Okay, good morning. So here we are at the RIU Palace, Baja, California, and I'm going to take you guys on a hotel tour. So I'm right at the front here. This is where you'd be dropped off by your transportation from the airport or pick up any excursions. They have this beautiful fountain out front here. The first thing you notice about this resort in this part of the country is it's very dry and deserty here. So they have tons of decoration and plants to kind of show that. So they have some cactus, some flowers, aloe vera plants, palm trees. So it's really cool setting here with the environment, and it's very different from Cancun, Mayan Riviera, Cuba, Dominican, and all the other kind of Caribbean destinations. It's very mountainous here too as well. You can see all the different mountains in the background. So on with the tour. Over here, this is the little walkway here that you can take to get to Rio Santa Fe, which is just over here, which we'll do another hotel tour for and put that down in the description. And then coming over this way, this will be the main lobby now. So let's head up and check it out inside here. And if you want to see some more hotel tours from us, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Where Are We Going Next, and give a like on this video. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments down below. So here's the RIU sign, which is always at all the different RIUs. So this is a RIU Palace, and it's Baja, California. So the lobby here is decorated really nicely with some kind of light colored wood accents. This is like a bit of a newer style for the RIU. And we'll show you the rooms as well. And we did a room tour for our room and a superior room as well. And we'll leave those in the comments and put them up on screen right now for you to click. So over to the left side of the lobby is the shop, and the shop's called Divers. So it's open at 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock, and they have all kinds of things in case you forgot anything on your vacation, souvenirs, different little toys, magnets, and clothing, hats, flip-flops, anything like that that you may have forgotten. And then swinging around this way, this would be the elevator to get up to the upper floors if you have a higher floor than the ground level. And I'll show you where the rooms are located in a few minutes. And same thing all the way down the hall down here would be the elevator for the right side of the hotel, or the left side of the hotel if you're looking from the beach. So I love the decoration here in the lobby. It's very different than the other RIU palaces we've been to, which have been sort of more of a white on purple on silver kind of vibe. This is a bit more, I don't know the word for it, but it's got kind of cool little accents of light browns and whites to make it very beachy and deserty, Baja, Cabo San Lucas kind of vibe. So here's Lounge 24, and this is open 24 hours a day to get snacks and other things. So let's head in here. So there's a sitting area over here you can relax in, and tables to have some food. Also some TVs to watch some different things. They usually have sports on in here that I've noticed. They have some computers to go online and do some work if you need to do that. And then an ATM here to take out some money. And I've been told you can only get Mexican pesos from this ATM. So here inside Lounge 24, this is where the food and drinks are located. So right now, I believe they have sort of a breakfast set up. So up top they have different fruits, bananas, apples, pears, and then different breads, buns, pastries, and croissants. They have some cereal here. Looks like they have Fruit Loops and like a chocolate Rice Krispie. And then we have some meat, some bacon and sausage, some potato hash browns, and then some burritos. Plates are located down here, some cutlery here as well. And then they have a nice selection of cheeses and smoked salmon, some yogurts and fruit, peanut butter, Nutella, lots of yummy stuff. Over here they have soft drinks and juices, so all kinds of soft drinks and juices. And then they have beer on tap here, and then a coffee machine, which you can see different things you can get. Double espresso, Americano, cappuccino, espresso. And then the cups are just up there. All the sugars and fixings. And then your spirits, so all inclusive. So there's some, you can get a shot by just pushing a glass up and combining that with anything down in the fridge down here. Microwave, there's a hot press here for your burritos. And then some wine, some red wine and white wine. And usually these are kept at sort of the temperature. I don't think this one's on right now, but this one's kept at a colder temperature for the white wine. Alright, so moving along from Lounge 24, there's a nice little sitting area out here too, with some foliage, which is a really cool spot to sit. And then back in the lobby here, just over on this side over here is the front desk to check in to the resort. And the check-in here is absolutely, it's so fast. We were literally at the desk and off to our room in probably about 2 or 3 minutes. Definitely been to some other resorts where check-in takes a long time, but not here. It's definitely very, very, very fast. And they welcome you with a welcome drink of champagne. One person that we found exquisite in customer service here was Heidi. She was really, really good helping us with excellent customer service and letting us know exactly where everything was, and answered all of our questions very professionally. So thank you, Heidi. Over this way is sort of an interactive TV, and it tells you all about the hotel, different things about the RIU and the day and some weather. There's all kinds of different stuff you can pull up on this TV. And then over here it shows the schedule for today. So it shows you RIU Fun and RIU Fit, and then what's going on the RIU stage. So for example, if you wanted to play beach volleyball, you could play beach volleyball today at 11 a.m. And if you want to do any exercise classes, they have Pilates at 8 o'clock a.m. And this is in Spanish. I think you can, oh yeah, so you can change it up here. So English. I think, yeah, there we go. They have a yoga, body and mind at 9 a.m. And then some other things going on throughout the day. Some dance lessons, moon salutations. So it's kind of cool. You can always take a look at what's going on in the hotel. So here's the main lobby again. This is the front desk here. And then down this way, this is where the hotel manager's offices are, if you ever need to speak to them. There's washrooms down here, and then there's a courtesy room too. So if you're checking out late and you want to go to the beach, there's a courtesy room up here where you can kind of get changed and get ready to go to the airport. And then down this hallway and to the left would be to get to your rooms if you're on the ground level. If you're on the second floor, you'd take the elevators that I showed just before. Alright, so here's the RIU Palace, Baja California, all the different rooms and gardens and fountains that are iconic to all RIU Palace hotels. And here's the, I would say this is my left side of the hotel. If you're looking from the beach, it'd be the right side of the hotel. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. And definitely you can take your elevator in the far corner over here to get up to the top of the hotel to get to your rooms here. There are elevators at the back of the hotel to take you up from the beach as well. And then over here is the same thing, just a mirror image of the rooms on that side of the hotel as well. So this is a bit of a smaller resort. This is only the rooms that you can see here are the ones that are part of the resort. There's no other section to the resort. So it's a bit of a smaller one. I do like that. Everything's nice and close by, but I really do like a bigger hotel where you can kind of walk around. I really, really love these garden areas. I like kind of walking around in the gardens and seeing all the luscious vegetation and the tropical plants. Okay, so this is the lobby where I just walked down from here in the gardens. And turning around this way, this is pretty much where the hub of everything is and all the entertainment is in this resort. Over here is the theater. This is where all the shows happen in the nighttime. And then over here is a gold bar, so you can get a drink while you're watching the show. And we'll take a look at these bars and shops just up here in just a second. I just want to point out one thing, is the spa is just over here. That's Renova Spa. Okay, so I'm back towards the back side of the entertainment area here now. There's the theater. Gold bar is just over here. And coming around this way is probably one of the highlights of this resort, is the view off the back of the resort in the morning and during the afternoons with the sun sparkling on the ocean. show you that in just a sec. Right here we have Daiquiri, which is another bar you can use during the day. They don't have anything out right now because it's early in the morning. And then up here is a spot to hang out. There's service here, so if you do sit in these tables, there will be someone that come around and take your drink order. And look at that sunrise. Looks amazing coming off the water there and the palm trees in the background. So this section of the hotel actually lights up really nicely at nighttime. These little white stands here, they glow at night and kind of provide a nice ambiance. And then if it is a cooler month you're visiting, they have a whole bunch of different heat lamps over here that they put out scattered throughout this section here to keep you warm at nighttime as well. One thing I'd like to mention too before we head over is there's a staircase right here to take you down, and that's to get to the beach, the pools, and all the restaurants as well. So there's Daiquiri Bar, and then mirror image on the other side. It's not a bar actually, but it's cappuccino. So they have all the different types of pastries and different croissants and things you can get that are located, muffins, cookies inside the cabinet here, but it's really early, so they're just setting up right now. But you can get coffee, espresso, and all kinds of different drinks here at Cappuccino. So again, swinging around here, there's the main stage. Gold bar's over here, and then you have the gym facility there too. So I looked inside the gym, there's some people working out right now. I'm not gonna go in there, but they do have a few different types of machines you can work out with, more like universal machines that have like the bench press, shoulder press, back exercises, a couple leg things that go along with that too. They have some cardio equipment over here. They have ellipticals, stationary bikes, treadmills. They have a sort of a stretching cool down area with some medicine balls over there. Complimentary water and towels while you're in there. And then in this side of the gym they have free weights with mirrors to do any free weight exercises too. And then here's the views. I'm gonna take a second to appreciate this. All right, so this is the view you can enjoy while you're having a drink in the morning or the afternoon or in the evening. Every morning, actually except yesterday morning, but most mornings, they have cruise ships that sail in here into port. They always dock out in this area here. As you can see, the Holland America cruise line is here right now. And when they dock here, they tender boats all the way into the port, where that's not a cruise ship there, that's actually another yacht, which is like a really cool yacht that people are talking about here. I don't know which one it is, but it's a massive yacht just off the coast of the marina there. So what I was going to say is the cruise ships tender the boats into the cruise port there, and you can get out and enjoy downtown from your cruise, which you could also do if you're staying at the hotel. You can either take a taxi for about 15 pesos. I think it's actually $15 into the downtown, or you can take the bus, I think, which is $1 American that heads straight into the downtown as well, and there's buses that come back too. This over here is the kind of the mountains that are really well known over here in Cabo San Lucas. There's the arch that you can't see, it's just on the other side of the mountains. But just to do a little bit of wayfinding before we head down to the pools, just want to show you guys where things are located. So from up here, there's a pool bar that you can't quite see, it's just over here, called Tropicana, with another pool. There's another pool obviously just in front of us right here, which is the one that we go to a bit more often. And then there's a bunch of seating area over here. There's another pool bar just over here. And then lastly, there's the infinity pool that's just in front here. So the ocean looks very calm today. But one thing you do have to realize when you go to this resort is that the ocean and the beach where they meet, it's a very, very steep drop off. So what they recommend, actually don't even allow, but they don't enforce it too much, but they definitely strongly recommend, even if you're a strong swimmer, to not go and swim in this area here. If you want to swim, you can go about 20 minutes walk down towards the marina, and there's some more flatter areas that are more calm down there, but still using caution. And we're gonna head down, and that's where you go to get to all the restaurants, a la carte and buffet, and the pools and the beach. Alright, so now that I'm down here in the lower section of the resort, there's some of my friends over there, ready for the morning time. Hola! So right here is the main buffet. This is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and show you in just a second. And then over to the right side is a la cartes, which I'll take you down and sho And then over here is some more a la carte as well. And there's some washrooms here. If you're staying at the pool, you can come up here and use the washrooms. So let's take a look down this way, show you the a la cartes down this way. But that's pretty much it in terms of entertainment and facilities. It's very simple and very easy to get around. Okay, so one tip I have for you guys here is if you come for breakfast, you can stay in this area over here, which is Guacamole, which is the steakhouse. What you can do is actually have breakfast here, and it's very quiet. It's much more noisy and busy over on the other side where I showed you, but here it's nice and quiet and it's very calm. It's close to the pool. You have an ocean view as well. So it's an awesome spot to have breakfast just right in this section here. So looking down the hall here, we have a la carte Krystal, which is the fusion restaurant. We've visited the Krystal restaurant many times in other RIU Palace hotels, which is really good. Definitely try it out. It's a good a la carte if you want a little bit of a break from the buffet. At 6:30, Krystal opens, and it's open till 9:30. And it's open, at least while we're here right now, every day of the week. So here's the menu for Krystal. And then down this way, if we carry on past Krystal, and then here's the elevators to get you up to your resort. This actually takes you right up into the entertainment level as well, which we showed before with the theater and the different bars and the seating area. It also takes you to the higher floors. And I love this kind of deserty vibe here with the lights and some of the dry plants and the rocks. Awesome decor in this resort. So as we're walking to the other restaurant, just want to let you guys know as well that if you stay at RIU Palace, Baja, California, there's a couple other RIUs that are just next door. If you're looking from the beach, they'd be to the right side. The first one is Rio Santa Fe, and you can visit that one. We've done a hotel tour for Rio Santa Fe as well, so we'll put that in the description for you to click on and take a look at Rio Santa Fe. It's geared to a younger crowd. RIU Palace, Baja, California is a adults-only resort, so some of the younger people, and if you want more of a party atmosphere, you can go to Rio Santa Fe. And then next to Rio Santa Fe would be the RIU Palace Cabo San Lucas, and it's a beautiful resort as well. We did another hotel tour for RIU Palace Cabo San Lucas, and we can find that in the description as well. And it's an awesome resort. I don't think it's adults only, but it's a beautiful kind of traditional RIU Palace with a decor and similar kind of a la carte restaurants, menus, buffets, but it's a little bit bigger if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so the spot that I told you you can have breakfast in a nice quiet area turns into the steakhouse at nighttime. It's called Guacamole, and here's the menu for Guacamole and the times. Again, it's 6:30 to 9:30, open all days of the week, and here's the menu for Guacamole. And here's the seating area for, this is the main buffet called Promenade, and here's the hours for Promenade. You can have breakfast between 7 a.m. and 10:30 a.m., lunch between 12 o'clock to 4 p.m., and then dinner starts at 6 o'clock and goes till 10 p.m. And here's the other hours for the different bars around the resort as well. So the lobby bar Daiquiri is open at 10 o'clock till 12 o'clock a.m. And then Piscina, which is one of the pool bars, is open from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. Cappuccino opens at 7 a.m. till 12 o'clock a.m. I believe it is. Gold bar up in the lobby is 6 p.m. until 12 a.m. And then 24-hour lounge, or Lounge 24, is open 24 hours a day. So we did another hotel tour, we did another buffet tour for breakfast and dinner for the Promenade buffet. So we'll show you that in the description. You click on screen right now too if you want to take a look at the food offerings here at the RIU Palace, Baja, California. So this is my friend here. I found him on my hotel tour. His name is
Aldo.
Aldo. Aldo has told me, and I've heard from other people here at this resort too, he's the best waiter.
Okay.
Wow. So nice to see you, man. So if you're coming for dinner, for lunch,
Breakfast and dinner.
He's always at dinner as well here?
Yes, same.
Okay,
Breakfast and dinner.
so find Aldo and he's gonna take care of you. He's gonna get you everything you want. He's gonna get you mimosas in the breakfast. He's gonna get you some beer, wine, Mexican tequila too. Nice stuff.
Take care of everything.
Right,
Thank you so much.
All right, so continuing our tour here, this is the promenade where we just were. Here's the other staircase that gets you down into the Promenade Beach restaurant area, and that leads up just to where the theater is. We're gonna carry on down this hallway right here. So I'm gonna do a quick fast forward here to save some time. So in 2 seconds I'll be right there. Ready? 1, 2. There we go. All right. So coming down this hallway, you see some awesome artwork here on the wall. And tucked back here, it's really quiet right now because these are not open and there's not really anything to do back here besides these a la carte restaurants. See our second a la carte, or it's actually our third a la carte restaurant, and this one is Yuhi, the Japanese restaurant. So there's Yuhi. They always have beautiful, beautiful decorations and paintings and artwork to kind of make you feel the ambiance of the different countries' restaurant you're visiting. So I love that. So Yuhi is open again at 6:30 to 9:30 like all the other a la carte restaurants. It's open every day of the week except Sundays. Sundays it's closed. And here is here's the menu for Yuhi, the Japanese restaurant. All right, so before we move to the next a la carte restaurant, which is Sofia, which is the Italian restaurant, just want to let you guys know, because we get this question a lot in some of our other tours, is that all the a la carte restaurants here, the ones that I'm showing you, are complimentary, all-inclusive, and they're included with your stay. So the way to get into these restaurants here, there's no reservation system, there's no lineups or anything like that. You just walk in, literally. If you come at like 6:30, you'll definitely get a seat. And we actually came last night to one of the other a la carte restaurants at around, I think it was at 8 o'clock, and we just walked in. There was a spot for 2 of us. If you have a larger party, you might want to come a bit earlier so you can get a seat, but they're definitely included. You don't have to pay extra for these restaurants. So our next a la carte restaurant is Sofia. This is the Italian restaurant. Take a look inside Sofia. It looks like some of the lights are on too, so you get a good look. A beautiful, beautiful decorated restaurant. And here is the restaurant menu. So again, 6:30 to 9:30 for Sofia. They're not open on Saturdays. And here's the menu for the Italian restaurant, Sofia. One thing to note is the appetizer section is a buffet of soups, salads, and different kind of hot and cold antipasta. Is down around the corner here. There's another a la carte restaurant, and this one's not very commonly found by people because it is tucked away back here. And this is the new one. This is where we ate last night, called the Taj Mahal. And this is an Indian style restaurant, and I loved it here. It was great. In here as well is elevators to get up to your room, or you can take it straight down to Taj Mahal. And a staircase as well to get up there. So Taj Mahal is beautifully, beautifully decorated. So again, Saturday's the day that Taj Mahal is not open. It's open from 6:30 to 9:30. And here is the menu for Taj Mahal, the Indian restaurant. So when I came here, I had the lobster biryani, which was absolutely delicious. I think Mona had the mahi mahi, which was good. It had a good little sauce on it as well. So definitely recommend those two as well. Okay, so we're back here in this main area. This is where the promenade dining room is here, and the staircase is coming down. And we're gonna go take a look at all the pools and pool bars and beach just out here. One great thing about this RIU Palace is that while you're sitting by the pool, some of the staff come by with different drink items, and they take your order and bring your drink right to your seat, which is awesome. You don't even have to get up on your vacation, you can just relax. Okay, so this here is called Peppe's Food. This is like more barbecue style. They open for lunch, so you don't really have to go very far. Or if you're staying at the pool, you can come grab some burgers and hot dogs and french fries and pizzas and things like that. There's nothing set up right now because it's breakfast time. So here's the first pool. This is a huge, huge pool. One thing to note too is all these pools are heated, which is amazing because it can be a little cool here, especially at nighttime, because it does get really cool in the nighttime, especially in the winter months. But they do heat the pools, so they are very, very comfortable. So here's the resort, just from the beach view of it, if you're looking from the beach. These rooms up here are the superior suites. We did tours of that room as well. I'll put that up on screen right now and down in the description below. So here's the pool here. They have these awesome loungers that you can hang out and get some sun. And just if you're wondering where the sun comes from, the east is over here, and then over here is the west. So you'll get your sunsets over here, and the sun's going to take this path, and it's going to rise, as it is right now, over here in the east. So you always have full sun from the pools. This is one thing I really, really, really love about this resort, is I've never been to Cabo San Lucas before, or a deserty kind of environment, but they have this nice garden here of sand and cactus and different deserty plants that make the vibe here at RIU, Baja, California really, really awesome. So keeping on going here, there's actually nothing over here except just seating. And same thing just down here as well, additional seating. And what's good about these spots here is they have these retractable awnings that you can pull over and get shade. This one is pulled right now, which is an awesome thing if you just want to, get some sun. You can pull it open and then close it if you want to get some shade. So it's an awesome spot. These are prime locations here. And it looks like people have reserved these seats, which the hotel doesn't recommend, but doesn't really enforce. And then here's our second pool bar. We'll go take a look at Tropicana in just a second. And this one's called Sunset. This is I think the 1, 2, 3, 4th pool here. And this one is an infinity edge pool. So you get a beautiful view of the ocean here and the beach. And just to let you know, if you're one of those people who like to come down and reserve your seats, it's about 7:30 in the morning right now, and every single one of these chairs are reserved, just so you know. And then one more bar here swinging around is just right here. It's called Piscina, and that's not a pool bar or anything, but that's a bar you can get to if you're having a drink here on the pool deck or hanging out in the section right there. If you want to grab a plate from Peppe's food and hang out here, there's a bar right here you can get some drinks from. And then additional seating in here. And then I showed you, I was standing up here when I came from the a la carte restaurants. Alright, so here's Tropicana. Again, same thing as Sunset, where you have all the different benches and stools and tables all lining the pool and inside the pool. And you can just swim up to that swim up bar and grab a drink and hang out all day if you want to. This here, I love this design, this Tropicana. And then decoration beside it. I think that sign is so cool. I got a really nice picture of it at nighttime, which I'll put in right now. And then making our way from Tropicana here and looking over here, here's the resort. And then over this way is Rio Fit. They have lots of different things they do in here. Here's the schedule for Rio Fit if you want to take a look and get some exercise in on your vacation. And while you're getting your exercise on at Rio Fit, you have a beautiful, beautiful view of the ocean and the pools and surrounding area. I think that's a pretty cool spot. If you're gonna work out, you should work out in this environment. All right, so that leaves us with one more spot to check out, and that's the beach. So here's the beach. They have an awesome section here where you can relax. There's some palm trees and shade. These palm trees are kind of young, so they're still growing, but they're going to provide awesome shade in the future, but they still have some good shade here. Over here, same, they have some chairs, but no shade, no palm trees over here. And lastly, just to mention is there's a beach volleyball court over there. One thing I do want to mention too that I've heard some people talk about and ask questions about is the vendors on the beach harassing people. So they're not set up right now, but they will arrive shortly. They usually just kind of camp out at the spots where you can go from the roped in area to the beach, the public beach. So as you can see, there's rope all around and the vendors can't come in this area where you're standing, where I'm standing right here, or sitting in these chairs here. But they do wait just sort of outside, and they set up little tents there or little stands. They will ask you, they will say, hey, do you want to buy something? You want to look at my stuff? But if you just say no and kind of just keep walking, they won't bother you, they won't harass you. So the sand here is a little bit more coarse, but it's still beautiful. And I just want to show you guys the beach and the water. You won't see anyone swimming, unfortunately, because as I said before, there's that very, very dangerous undertow here. Okay, so here, as you can see, this beautiful, beautiful view. I could just stay here all day and just listen to the ocean. So there's the RIU Palace, Baja, California. So that's our tour we have for you. If you liked our video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, we really, really strongly encourage you to leave them down in the comments. I love getting comments and questions and answering them as best I can. If I don't know, I'll be honest with you and I'll try to point you in the right direction. Also, if you want to take a look at some of our other tours, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to find out where we're going next.